Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Chicago Bears. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Soldier Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. Down the sideline. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
A gain of 47 on the play. That's good. Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he will take it in himself. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Now an opening past the 30. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Denver. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back to the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
That's right.
Another try with Brooks. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. John A. Barron is there to make the stop.
That's a gain of 3.
3rd down. They need 5. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Bears 1st down.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
From the 43. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Room to maneuver at the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
To throw is Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing again, Williams. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A run now for Brooks. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. It is 2nd and 9. They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's good.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Allen, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown, Chicago. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. To the ground, he'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And That's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Their own 13-yard line.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
So, from the 22, here's second and 2. A play fake. Now Williams. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's third down. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they come up now on 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Williams. This one intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. So a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Don't show, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sit like it's your birthday.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he will go all the way. Odunze, touchdown Bears. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This taken at the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
2nd and 12.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
That's complete on the tight end screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Start on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. you become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. So that challenge, a successful one. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
And that just can't happen. Third and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. The gun. Here's a handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Now they'll set up to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. He separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He's got Parham, his tight end.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Denver. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Jake Moody for the extra point.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. On second down, it's Williams. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll run it here with Brooks. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now
3rd and short yardage. And here's Williams. That is caught. He finds Walker. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Late in the half, it is intercepted. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Broncos 28, Bears 24.
seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable with Reed. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards, but we'll need to check on the call. The third quarter begins with a run. And that'll help a bit. It's still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the first down.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
First down.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Broncos. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. Room to run inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Denver. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Again, it is Brooks. Jonathan Brooks inside the 20. And he will score. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown. Touchdown, Chicago. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This returnable with Reed. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground, finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And a nice return here as well. He is out of bounds near the 40.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
32-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stick with him again. And And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. Bravo 80.
Here's a run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. Broncos will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Bears 32.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
What is it on?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Right side, caught by Burton. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
It's 4th down.
They'll try it now with Brooks. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and they get 6 yards.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Here's
2nd.
Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Bears 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That's a very stout thing. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. It is brought in the end zone. Roll, Ogunze. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. He gets free. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This returnable with Reed. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
And they're on the 37-yard line.
First down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
38-yard line. And gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 38 now, here's second and 9. Now, faking the give. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long.
60 Bison.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
Yeah, really with the, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing is Williams. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. They'll run, and here is Brooks. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. 1st and 10.
That's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Bears.
Now Williams. That's caught by Brooks. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's Williams. That pass is caught by Burden. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Forced out wide. And he will score. Game on. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Broncos 51, Bears 45.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Now, a 2 coming.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point
In motion,
conversion.
Reed. Out of the gun, he'll throw, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Jaden Reed on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Brandon Jones. 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. He's got it! That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly. And now it's 3rd and goal.
What is it on?
He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Holston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Up the middle they go. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back to 60.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. First row. Touchdown, Denver. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Tight end going in motion here. He'll look to throw. This is Hunt. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Bears 53.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result? 2 points.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
What is up?
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Williams hit, and he loses the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
A gain of 25 yards. It's now 3rd down.
To throw is Williams. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6? Indeed go. It's Williams. That's taken in, and he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain. A throw downfield caught by Burden. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. And Williams moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day...
And he's into the end zone. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ready up, Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves, go.
Now a give on the ground. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Second 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. The stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. And now he's got a man open deep downfield.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here we go.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Down, defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Come on.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
70. Ready.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. That'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.